Hello, everybody. Phenomenal Sir back with another episode of The First 15, the series where I play the first 15 minutes of new or underexposed indie games and then share my thoughts and feelings about them. Today, we have up Neon Remnants. Neon Remnants is a single-player roguelike with a hack-and-slash oriented combat set on a post-apocalyptic planet Earth that puts you in the shoes of a hero trying to survive day-to-day life by keeping his only source of light on while facing powerful enemies. The graphic style is stylized 3D and is oriented to an audience of hardcore gamers. It's only available in English. It is inspired by games like Hades, Moonlighter, which we love Moonlighter, and Death's Door. 3D art style, semi-realistic environments, stylized characters and textures, gameplay with complex mechanics oriented to a hardcore audience, with a roadmap coming soon. This game was published 16 hours ago and shows a status of in development. So, that being said, 15 minutes is on the clock, and our time with Neon Remnants starts now. Okay. Okay, so click, and I shoot. Or, well, I slash. Okay. You do it. Okay, so this is like a... Right click is like a jab. It feels like... Hang on. I want to say... This game is not controller compatible. Okay. Can I actually kill anything? Okay. So, these enemies take a lot of hits. Combos. What is the combo? Left click, left click, left click, left click, right click, right click, left click, left. Okay, so, you know, your general... Okay. So you've got a heavy and a light attack. So each of the little random mobs has more hit points than my character does. What's this? Oh, well, you know, the thing about that is... Oh, spacebar is dash. Do they actually tell me what the controls are here? So I don't see controls. There's no controls on the game page either. So how do I know what I'm supposed to do? Now the combos is nice, but you literally don't even tell me am I using my mouse or my keyboard. Like I just was like, oh, I guess I'll click and see what happens. But yeah. So I'm looking for magic wood. Oh. The magic wood. So this right here that's happening is a big problem, because me not being able to see through these trees, I am aware there is an enemy there, but it's going to be real hard to fight it when I can't see it. If at all possible, I would say definitely consider implementing some sort of like opacity, however you would say it, like basically make it so that the trees are partially see-through when I'm trying to fight stuff. This is magic firewood you were talking about. So I'm going down. Oh, there's one. Okay. I did get healed a little bit there, which was nice. Not clear. Oh, well, I'm... Okay. It's very difficult to actually strike things. Some of the combos feel more... Sorry. Cats don't care when you're trying to record videos. Some of the combos feel easier to do than others. They feel less like combos and more like I can click 2 buttons to attack in different orders. If that makes sense. Bless me. Don't feel bad. I sneezed in the last video too. The weather is changing and my allergies are a thing now in middle age. Choop. Choop. Okay, so that little thump sound is me unlocking my teleport potential. Okay, I didn't find one this way. Maybe up here? Yes. Oh. So feels like I should just be doing this. Time to fail flake. Okay, so that's our third piece of firewood. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh shit. Well, I thought it was going to be some sort of a cinematic. Oh. Well. Oh, and I just died. If it starts me over back with before I've gotten the wood. Oh my god. So there's literally no checkpoint system. So I have to do all of that again. Oh, oh no. Oh. Like, I don't really feel the urge to use combos. I feel like it's better to just hit them once and then teleport through, if that makes sense. Like, there's not that sense of, like, badassery using like, epic combos to fight. Also, I don't like that it doesn't show the damage being dealt. And it seems like the hit points are inconsistent. So, this is still in development, so there's obviously some stuff that needs to be implemented, or hopefully will be implemented in the future. As it is, that lack of a checkpoint at the start of the boss fight, that sucks. Because I gotta go, basically, it seems like at this point in the game's development, if I die at the boss, I have to play the entire game again. That's rough. I don't know what the like. What exactly is the prerequisite for them to combine or whatever? I love not having any idea how many hit points an enemy actually has when I'm fighting it. That makes me feel good. It just seems so arbitrary, the amount of hits it takes to kill an enemy. So it seems like if they're just standing near each other, when I get them down to no health, instead of dying, they just combine and then heal themselves. Like, there should be, I feel like there should be some sort of a timer for these slimes to combine, rather than it just being like, oh, you've almost killed them. Guess it's time to become one. Like, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna try this boss again, and I guess I'm gonna have to play like the most chickeny of all chickens, so as not to get one-shotted by him. An in-game map would go a long way too. Like having an in-game map to just show you where you are in relation to your camp, to your fireplace or whatever, to your campfire. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna let him hit me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, developer, I'm not gonna play for another 3 minutes. So this seems like a cool idea. I like the aesthetic of it. The balancing for the number of hits it takes to kill stuff is obnoxious, for it being something where you have to like literally restart the entire game. In like if I get to that boss fight and then I die, I have to start over entirely and go through all of that tedious shit running around, and then just like, I mean, the combat is not deep enough, it's not engaging enough for me to enjoy going back and fighting the same monster 4 or 5 or 6 times. And I understand the game's in development. It was literally published 16 hours ago. I'm not hating on you. I'm just letting you know that I feel like there's definitely some balancing issues here. There's just some clarity and like ease of use issues here, in my opinion. A lock-on would be nice. An in-game map would be nice. I don't really know where the game's going to go from here. As I was doing this, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm going to kill this boss and it's going to be over, right? Thanks for playing, that kind of thing. But that boss takes way too many hits. Like, and I understand like you're going for the hardcore experience, you're going for the Dark Souls experience, but Dark Souls this is not. And when the combat is very rich and engaging, and you've got parries and you've got dodges and you can guard and you can, a fight where you have to hit an enemy 40 times feels more fun. It also feels more fun when you don't have to start the entire game over when you die. But considering the fact that I'm literally just going click, click, spacebar, click, click, spacebar, click, click, spacebar, click, click, spacebar. Let me try right click. Right click, got hit for a third of my health, spacebar. Like, it becomes annoying very fast. Now, I will say that, generally speaking, I have a low tolerance for annoyance. Probably lower than a lot of people, but not lower than all gamers out there. So my impression is that you should keep working at it, because the game definitely has some potential, but in its current form, I didn't even want to play it for the full 15 minutes, because the minute I got hit I got hit twice, I was like, oh, well, next hit I'm dead. And I've got him down like 20% of his health. I lost interest in it, and the inability to hold the player's interest is really like a key indicator of whether or not the game is good. So, in its current state, I'm gonna have to say 2 stars. I like the aesthetic, I like the idea. The execution left something to be desired, but I think that the game has potential, and I think that if you build this out and actually have like legitimate levels or whatever and some enemy, I can make a list this long of the things that you could add, and I don't know what you're gonna add and what you're not gonna add because you don't have the roadmap up yet. I know you said there's a roadmap coming soon. This is one of those rare occasions where I almost wish I hadn't found the game so soon, because I'd like to see the roadmap so that I can see what you're planning to do in the future. Not knowing that, all I can really say is the game has potential, but in its current form, I didn't want to play it for 15 minutes. This is not one that you're accepting money for right now, so go you. The developer, let me rate this real quick, 2 stars. And has potential. About half the games I play have potential, so that's not terrible. NPS games. So NPS games, what other stuff have you made? This is your only game. Again, that's not a strike against you. It just is what it is. So that's really all I have to say for now, is that in its current form, it seems more like you're still plotting out the mechanics than you are actually presenting like a playable product wherein fun is a tangible goal that can be achieved. So I would like to see how this develops in the future. I am going to give you a follow. I did it. But for now, my rating is what I said it is. For anybody out there who's watching who is intrigued by this, a link to the game is going to be in the description down below. I encourage you to check the game out in the future. Give it a week or two, see if they've made any progress. Fool around with it once it's a little more fleshed out. I think it could be an entertaining game, but I also think that when you drop names like Hades and Moonlighter, I've never played Death's Door, so I'm not going to talk about Death's Door, but when you drop names like Hades and Moonlighter, you are creating an expectation of quality that I don't think you're quite ready to be saying this game is inspired by games like Hades and Moonlighter. Let's be honest, this is a top-down, run-around, click-to-swing game. This is not Moonlighter. That is really sticking in my craw right now. I'm gonna stop ranting about it. I really, really, really like Moonlighter. When you said it was like Moonlighter, I was like, okay, we'll see about that. Anyway, thank you to the developers for sharing your work with us, definitely. Thank you everybody out there for watching. Be sure to check out all of the other First 15 videos, as well as all of my other videos here on my YouTube. Check me out on Twitch for live gameplay. Don't generally play indie games on there. It tends to be more commercial releases, but still I like to think entertaining. I hope to see you there, but if I don't, then as always, until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.